Hi everybody, I'm Dan. I've got Adam here from Rate Tracker. Adam, I have no clue what we're talking about here at all, but I know you do. So
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding, guys. But Adam has some interesting things here that you want to talk about. Just share with us maybe some of these stories.
Sure.
I think it's kind of interesting to hear the real world stories. Well, tell me the story. Yeah, go ahead.
So stories that inspired Rate Tracker. I own a payment processing company, right? That's actually what inspired Rate Tracker's creation. One of the things. And I've worked in the business for a while. I've signed hundreds of deals myself, and my company has hundreds of clients as well. And I want to hit on two stories that just kind of exactly explain why Rate Tracker solves a major problem, right? So the first story that kind of ties into this conversation perfectly is a merchant that I know who used to use another credit card processor. I was speaking with him in the summertime of 2020, and I asked him if he could beta test Rate Tracker because it was in the testing stage. We needed different, we needed feedback and all that good stuff that goes into building software. And he told me, he goes, dude, I don't want to switch credit card processors. I have a really good rate. And I said, hey, listen, that's cool, man. Good for you. Like, we don't really care about processing your payments. We'd love to, but it's not a need right now. We just need your help. Yeah. And so the graph right there that you're looking at represents his trend in his effective rate, right? If you can see all the way up until where the rate increases significantly on the y-axis, he was hovering around 2.2%, right? His processor raised his rate almost a full percent, right? Which for this business, it's a restaurant that does about 60 grand a month in sales. You're looking at an increase of about $600 a month, right? This test was done in July. The data goes all the way to June, right? This is testing graph, so it's very simple and easy.
Sure.
He switched processors because he realized, number one, that he was getting lied to, or that his rates got increased and he just had no idea. And he trusts us because we create a Rate Tracker. So that was a really awesome testimonial / proof of concept that was reaffirming when we were rolling out Rate Tracker.
And the crazy thing about the rate creep is to like a lot of business owners, that rate seems like it's so low. Like when it's in that 2 to 3 range, that even that slight change from 2 to 3 could mean the difference of $600 to $800 a month.
Yeah, it's
right?
$7,200 a year roughly, and it's going to fluctuate because there's different factors there. But the margin was increased by about a full percent, which you're talking $7 grand-ish a year, and it's not even so much about the money; it's the principle behind it.
Right.
He was with a company that he thought he trusted, and he just never checked on it. He just saw money come in, money come out. COVID hit, so his business saw weird trends, but it still affected his business in the form of a higher fee. And that's just one example. I got another one real quick. Pizza shop that signed up with us about a year ago. His processor raised his rate 2 years before that. So he didn't even look at it because he wasn't even looking at his processing. He didn't care to look into it. They raised his rate about 0.5%. He does about $1 million a year on credit cards. So if you do the math, that's about $5,000 a year. And what happened was that went on for 2 years. So if you do the math, $10,000 extra that he gave his processor that he really didn't know,
right? Because
he just kind of put it aside, right? It's a thing that business owners don't really pay attention to.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget what he said. He's like, dude, that's a private school tuition for my daughter, or a vacation, or I could have made a down payment on another rental property.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, man. I mean, that's the reality of it.
Yeah.
It happens all the time, and I've seen it a lot. It's just not the way that I believe in doing business, and that's why I created Rate Tracker.
Yeah. Well, I'm really glad you created Rate Tracker, because even when you look at those monthly bills, from a business owner's perspective, it's kind of hard to see that creep,
right?
Because it happens sort of slowly over time, but after a year or two, I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. As a business owner, sometimes that's not even the most important thing you're looking at the moment in time.
Sure.
But that money saved is huge, and I'm glad Rate Tracker's around. So hopefully you guys are glad Rate Tracker's here as well. Visit the website and learn more. Thank you.